I brought back up my funky song to show you a little bit about automating plugins. Now, if you remember, we have three things that we need to have set up in order to do automation. The first, by pressing Command numeric keypad 4, I need to have my automation window set up to enable what I'm recording, volume, panning, muting, or so forth. So obviously, if we're going to record plugins, we need to have the plugin turned on and make sure suspend is not on, or otherwise everything will be turned off. That's number one. Number two is we have to make sure that automation safe is not turned on the plugin, and we'll see that in a second. And third, we need to make sure that the track is enabled for a write mode, either touch, latch, or write. Now let's go ahead and insert a plugin, and I'm going to show you the fourth thing we need to do for automating plugins. Pro Tools is set up so that it doesn't automatically enable all the parameters in a plugin for automation. You have to tell it what parameters you want to automate. You don't have to do that with volume, with mute, with send levels, send muting, and so forth. But when you use an insert or any kind of plugin, you do need to tell Pro Tools what to automate. So let's listen to my great clavinet part, and we'll listen what happens when I change the vowel control on my Air Talkbox, which is one of the plugins that comes with Pro Tools 8. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and automate the vowel control. To do that, I'm going to hold down Command, Option, and Control, all three keys, and click on the vowel control. I get this pop-up, Enable Automation for Vowel. I'll say yes. You'll see the red light turns on here. That's the way that this plugin indicates that this parameter can be automated. Other plugins do it slightly differently, but usually you'll see some indicator that says that I can automate this parameter. So I'm in touch mode on my clavinet track. I've got my vowel turned on for automation. I've got my automation window set up to record plugin automation. And automation safe, which in each insert is up here in the automation section, is not turned on. Notice when I turn it on, this turns green, which means I will not record automation. It has to be in red mode. Okay, let's record some automation. Okay, and let's play it back. Now, if we go to our clavinet part, you'll notice both in the View drop-down, Air Talkbox, Vowel, and also in the automation lanes, you can see this new automation I've added. There it is, Air Talkbox, Vowel. And look, there's the automation I did. Let's automate another parameter. How about formant? I'll hold down Command, Option, Control, click Enable Automation. Let's record some formant automation. I'm still in touch mode. Okay, let's click the plus sign here and go down to Air Talkbox Formant, and you can see the automation for that. Now, what if I want to automate all the parameters here? I'm not sure what I'm going to change, but I want to make sure that anything I change gets recorded. The easiest way to do that is Command, Option, Control, and click right up here on this little automation window icon. Now, everything turned red, and anything I change will be recorded, including the bypass button. And if we look, let's just expand this out, you'll notice that a bunch of things got recorded. I think I recorded some rate there, and I recorded a little bit of the envelope depth, and so forth. Now, this icon here can be clicked to show me all the parameters that can be automated, and I can choose which ones get automated and which ones don't by using Add and Remove. I can also switch to other inserts that I have on the track from this window. Here is my Expand plugin, which is the virtual instrument which is controlling this clavinet, or producing this clavinet, and I can choose any of the parts in my virtual instrument to automate, like decay. Now if I go back to my expand plugin, this decay parameter is indicating red, which means that I can automate the decay. I could also have Command Option Control clicked on the parameter, enabled it, and now that one's red. So just to summarize, for all types of automation except plugin, we need to make sure that that type of automation is turned on in my automation window, that the safe control for volume or sends is not turned on, and that the track has been set for touch, latch, or write mode. For plugins, there's one additional thing to do, and that is we have to tell Pro Tools what parameter to automate, either by Command Option Control clicking on a specific parameter, Command Option Control clicking on the window icon to automate all parameters, or clicking on the plugin automation window and choosing which parameters to automate.